Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Laura and today we're having a full face of Korean makeup products, Korean beauty products. Most of the stuff is not like new stuff. Some are made considered new, yes, but it's either stuff I newly bought and I haven't used yet, or it's stuff I think like are my staple favorites, or it's stuff I used before then forgot about them and I fell back in love with them. I hope you have a lot of fun with this video. We are creating this more pinky spring look and I really enjoyed doing this look today. I'm really happy how it turned out. I think it looks very fresh, and without further ado I will stop talking and we jump right into the video. Oh, and before we do that, please don't forget to subscribe and leave me a comment or a like if you want to. Please help me grow this channel, okay? Yeah, now we go. So as you can see, I look extremely pale because my new sunscreen has a white cast. This is crazy. But anyways, we are starting this video off with a tone up cream I recently bought. By the way, if you hear someone in the background, it's my boyfriend eating Easter and this is the Colorgram Tone Up Rosy Tone Up Cream. It says it has to, I mean there's a lot of Korean, but what I see in English is it's a rosy pink tone cream that brightens skin with moisture and soothing it. So this has been quite on the internet for a while, especially on K-beauty channels, and this is what the bottle looks like. It's super pretty, like you can display it because it's so pretty. And yes, this bottle comes with a spatula. The spatula is here. It's like a cream kinda, and we are going to apply it before we apply the foundation. Kinda like looks thick. I want to show you the cream in the bottle too, and I will use the spatula, put it at the back of my hand and put it on my face too. So I'm not using too much because I have seen on the internet this is kind of extreme cream brightening toner. Put it on the back of my hand. Consistency is quite creamy, a little bit on the thicker side. I will do this side first. I mean, I'm already pale as a ghost, so don't know. And then I will just blend it into my skin. And I will put this first on this side so you can see the difference it makes, or maybe does not do. So this is where I applied the tone up cream. Definitely you can see this makes you a lot paler, and this is me with my sunscreen. Yes, I look really pale, but I feel like it really brightened up my skin tone. Yeah, and maybe evened out my skin a little bit more. Let me apply also on this side, and then I feel like I have to go over with it with a beauty sponge because it's not really blended well into my hairline with just using the finger. I have to use a little bit more. Don't have a lot of left here, so I'm matching the ghost look today. And yes, this is what my skin looks like with the tone up cream applied. Now that I put it a little bit more in my hairline, it's quite evening out my redness. I look very pale right now. We will cancel this out with the foundation. But anyways, we are moving on with something I rediscovered and I love very dearly, and this is the Laneige. Oh my god, it's so dirty. It's the Laneige BB Cushion Whitening, and I also had the one for the pores, something like that. I don't actually really care which one. I tried both of them. I feel like they're kind of the same. I don't see any whitening effect anyways. I feel like you just look brighter, but this is what it looks like. I kind of turned the cushion already around to get the rest of the makeup out, and yes, we are trying to bring a little bit more color back to my skin. And yes, this is what I do. I put this foundation first on this side. Usually I really just use this on its own, and yeah, I already bought backups because they were reduced. So I'm coming close to you. I applied here the cushion, here I didn't. This is the cushion side, and this is only the tone up cream side. Honestly, you don't see a lot of difference because the cushion is really skin light. Like, it's a really soft BB cream. It has light coverage, so this cushion is like, it is kind of glossy but not too much. Like, it still looks natural, and that's what I'm like. It also sets after a while on the skin, so you don't really need to set it. Yes, and this is what the cushion looks like. Really love this one, and that's why I repurchased this. This wasn't recently on sale. And then we are moving on with concealer, and I bought recently, and I haven't used it yet, the, is it called Clio concealer from Misha. I have the color 21. Yes, but I can't read it because it's all in Korean. I think it's New the World. And yes, this is what it looks like. Misha is comparably a little bit of a cheaper brand, and I have to definitely put it on some imperfections and under my dark circles because they are crazy. The color is a little bit dark for me. Can make it work. It has a really funny dove. You see that? Like a stone. Blending this with a really small beauty blender. Yeah, and so far it looks really good. It's a very creamy concealer. It's the Clio Ampule concealer, SPF 20 PH++, very good. Oh, by the way, the Laneige one has also an SPF of 50 and a pH of +++. Love that we have a little bit of skin sunscreen in our skincare. And then we are moving on with powder. And if you watch me for a really long time, I don't really powder my face, only where I set my face with concealer, or where I use concealer. And this is the new powder I have. This is the Moly Cat's Wink Clear Pact number 01. The matte pad makes the skin look velvety, smooth and soft by forming a clear matte cover layering on the skin. And this came actually, I feel like with a puff, but I removed it already. I had this powder once before and I broke it, and then I never repurchased this. And then I saw it again on the internet. I was like, oh my god, I love this powder. Why didn't I buy this, repurchase this when I broke it? It was really a loss in the family. So I'm using, the imprint is already a little bit gone because I like to use this powder, using a small brush, and I set the concealer under my eyes. And that's it. Like, I just applied it where I usually put concealer and around my nose because there I'm a little bit more oily. And yes, I really like this powder a lot. It's like immediately mattifying, and I feel like the concealer really cancelled my eye bags out perfectly. Then we are moving on, and I feel like we are moving on with eyebrow product, and I bought recently from Rom&nd. I hope I always say this, I don't know how to pronounce this, but the Han All Sharp Brow in shade C3 Modern Beige. And you know, if you watch my channel for a long time, I really love the Etude House one, but this one looked very similar. It's very sleek, as you can see, and it has also a spoolie on the other side. So we are using this. I will just first brush through my eyebrow. I have no idea if I picked the right shade or no, and I recently made a huge mistake with my eyebrows over here. They are really thin now. I shaved too much. Anyways, let me try this on. Don't know if I picked the right shade. Looks okay right now. I like this a lot. Wow, and I feel like the shade is really good. I just saw that you can even remove this and have like a little sponge to go over. Oh, it makes it darker. Wow, I didn't know that. Like, there's a little sponge and I didn't know that. So it's a 3-in-1 product. This is amazing, with a sponge which gives you a little bit of darker which has like a little bit of powder inside to make your eyebrows darker. Then you have this little sharp thing here, and you have the spoolie. Amazing. Wow, I should really read more before, but I mean all the products are described only in Korean, so I'm like, oh my god, I love this product. Let me go really near to you that you can see my brows. I really like what I see. I feel this is really good. I love that it has the thing. The next thing is also a brow product from Rom&nd. It's the Han All Brow Fixer. Now this is just a clear gel, and as you know, I didn't really like the Anastasia one, so I was hoping this is maybe something that holds up my eyebrows a little bit better. Comes like this. Alright. Today my camera doesn't want to focus on the product. Comes like in this little tube, and then it has like this little spoolie, and I apply it already. And yes, this is what my brow looks like, and I really like it. It looks very natural. Not bad, not bad. I'm pleased with this one. I feel like I show you the eyeshadow palette and the primer I bought. So I bought a primer from Etude House. This is the Proof Tan Eye Primer Waterproof. It comes in this typical Etude House packaging, and I will put this on my eyelid. It has a doe applicator. Put it on a little bit only, and yes, it has a very clear color. Let me try this. Put it on top. Yeah, fine. I applied the eye primer. Then we are moving on with maybe very interesting for you. This is today's eyeshadow palette. This is the Rose Color Filter Shadow Palette Prism from Misha. This contains eyeshadows. It contains also blushes and a highlighter, as far as I could see it. This is what the palette looks like, very pretty. It looks like this on the inside. It has this, I haven't used it, that's why it looks like this. It's not a new palette, like newly released palette, but for me it's quite new. So as you see, we have a blush here and a highlighter. That's why I didn't do my face. And then we have like here, you could use this actually as eyebrow colors, but I feel like this colors are a little bit too reddish for me. And yes, it's like a little bit multifunctional. I like it a lot. The first thing I want to do is actually to set the eye primer with this really light color here, which should be actually, I feel like an eyeshadow, and I put it in. So now that I set this, I want to go actually in with this blush color. Here I use the same brush and I put it all over my lid again. Very pretty color, right? And then we are going into, same brush, doesn't matter, into this color. This is the color. Oh, by the way, the blush color is called Shiro's, and this color is called Awesome Red. And I deepen up the look a bit. This has glitter particles. Then I blend it. I use another brush and blend this really well. And then we are taking actually this kind of brush. This is an Anastasia brush, and I'm mixing those two colors and put these colors on my lower lid just to drag everything out. Using this rough glitter shade. re-intensify the glitter a little bit under my eye. And yes, that's so far what we do with this palette. Personally, that was really amazing. This glitter here is amazing. Wow, it's such a beautiful color range. I will come back to this palette later when I apply my blush and my highlighter, but now we are doing my eyelashes, and I have to curl first my lashes. And mascara I recently bought. This is the this is the Clio Kill Lash Superproof Mascara in Sleek Volume, and I really like this one. Normally I don't find like a lot of Asian mascara I really like Korean beauty, because they are usually very curling and it is too hard. I can't get them off, but this one is very, very soft and easy to remove, so I'm like, yes, this is what I needed. Already messed up here. So this is what the mascara looks like. It's a very soft mascara, like you don't get dramatic volume or something else, but in the end, for looks like this, I really like it. And yes, it's more defining than I feel like it gives you volume, and it's more lengthening that it gives you volume, even though it says it's volumizing. That's just my take on this, but I still like it. I use it a lot because it is really smudge proof. Like it stays on your lids forever, on your eyelashes forever, and you don't have like, it doesn't smudge at all day long. And that's what I'm like, that's good, especially when the weather is humid in Hong Kong. And then I have two new eyeliners. I have a brown one from Clio and a black one. This one is called the Sharp So Simple Waterproof Pencil Liner. So this is what the look like. They is extremely small. They have like really an accurate little pencil, and I feel like for today's look I should have applied brown mascara, but I don't have one. I will use the brown one today. Clio has really good eyeliners and powders. It's just a good brand and all. I will just go over where I put like my eyeliner with the eyeshadow palette, just to have a little bit more of a stronger outline. It's very easy to draw a thin line with those kind of liners. I really appreciate them, and normally I'm all for the liquid ones, but I saw a lot of Korean girls using this and I was like, wow, this like has amazing pigmentation, so props to that. Before I move on with blush, let's do my contour. And this is a really old product. I feel like this is I showed this so many times into the camera. This is the Etude House Play Stick 101 Play Stick. I have in the shade 01 Original. I like natural actually more, but this one was reduced, and I only used the contour side. This is a cream stick, and for me this is the easiest way to contour my little face. And yes, to be honest, I recently don't contour that much, but for the sake of this video and that we have a full face, let's keep going. Perfect. We are blended, and now we are going back in. I wanted to tell you I have so many new blushes, Korean blushes. I have the Juicy Punk blusher, which I absolutely adore. This is amazing if you're searching a liquid blush. And I have a new one from Misha. This is a cotton blush. Unfortunately, I can't read it. It's just a Misha cotton blush. I don't know if I say that right. Don't know the shade. It doesn't say any number. I'm very sorry for that. If I find it, I will put it in the description box. You find everything in the description box. And of course the Rose Prism palette also comes with a blush. So I'm tempted though to show you this one. So maybe on one side I put this one, and on the other side I use the Prism blush, because I really want to show you this amazing product, which is very, very cheap. I feel like this is under $5 US. It's a liquid brush. It comes like, it looks like a nail polish, and I just put like a few dots here, and I'm using a normal sponge and blend it out. It blends like a dream, and it looks so pretty and it lasts really long. Yes, if you are scared of liquid blushes and you don't want to waste your money, because sometimes, you know, for example, NARS blushes are really expensive, go and check this out because this blends like a dream. Do you see that? This one is the color Pink PK01. I put it in the description box. Yes, but I can definitely recommend them for you. You can get them on YesStyle. They have a lot. Also use the Rose Prism because I'm interested how this blush is. I have high hopes. Let's go into this shade number Sheer Rose. Use it on a Kiko brush. Tap it off. Oh, very pretty too. So as you can see, because this is like a powder blush, it kind of takes away the glow, which the liquid blush doesn't do, but it is a very nice color because it is monochromatic with what we used on the eye. So I applied a little bit over my Juicy Pan blush, so I'm a little bit more even, and applied on the top of my nose. And yes, very, very cute. And we also have an highlighter in this palette. I personally wanted to show you my beloved Misha Prism Etude Prism highlighter in Odd Eye. I love this so much. Still love the Too Cool for School highlighter too, but let's just use this one. It looks a little bit dark, but let's just give this a whirl. So this is with the highlighter. This without. Let me put it on this side too. Ooh, this is a beautiful highlighter. It is this highlighter is absolutely not glittery. It has like a gold rosy sheen. We only have lips left, and I show you today this free stuff I bought recently too. This is the Peripera Ink Airy Velvet lip stains, kind of like. I have, this is the ones, oh my god, everything falls. I bought 3 new ones which look kind of similar. This is the color Genius Rosy Pink, and I have the colors Pretty Pink and Hotspot Red. So I guess like for this look we are using either one, this one, but I feel like we are going to use Genius Rosy Pink, and this has a velvety formula and it's still very long lasting even under the mask. Let me try to make this a little bit more gradient. So this is the color applied on the lips. It's a very pretty pink shade. Let me try to make it gradient with the pretty pink shade, which is a little bit more darker. So we follow the Korean trend. If it's still a trend, I don't know. So I applied the darker one on top in the middle, and yes, this is what we are going for. This is today's look. Oh no, actually no. I also bought this setting spray, the Radiance Perfect Fit Mist and Fixer setting spray from Misha. I'm nearly running out of all of my setting spray, so this hopefully is something really good. Comes in this cool wrap bottle, looks very sophisticated, and the spray looks like that. It looks like a hairspray. Let me test if this mist is good or no. Not bad. The mist, do you see that? It's very fine. And yes guys, that's it. That's my full face of Korean makeup. Tell me what you think. I'll come back to you, show you the final look, and then yeah, I'll let you go. So I see you in 5 seconds. And yes guys, I'm back. this is what the looks look like, and when I look into the mirror, my skin looks amazing. It looks so healthy. And yes, I love the eye look, and I just love how this oval turned out. I feel like it looks very cute and ready for spring. I definitely have to cut my bangs, they are too long, I'm sorry, it looks a little bit weird, but the highlighter, the blush, the lip color, and this eye look is just so beautiful. So I hope you had fun trying out some new products and seeing all this different kind of K-beauty. I really enjoyed this video too. I like my look. This is how I stay over the day today. And yes, if you haven't subscribed yet, please help me grow this channel. I will post more regularly. And all I can say, please leave a like or a comment if you want to. And all I can say, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon in another video of mine. Bye bye.